Hello and welcome to the Barrel Bros podcast. Today, I have learned that I can stick my foot in my mouth.
That was a weird experience.
But I can do that, indeed.
Yeah.
If anyone wants video or photographic proof, we'll put that up.
Yeah.
We'll put that up.
If we sound any better, it's because,
we got a new mic.
yeah, we
got a new mic.
got off our sorry asses and got one.
Yeah.
Why haven't we got one before? I don't know. We've had money to get one, but we never did.
Nah. It's pretty expensive.
It's worth it, though.
Yeah. We're not peaking constantly anymore.
Yeah.
Sound quality's great. It picks up things that you've never before heard. Now you'll hear all of Luke's bowels whenever they decide to make any kind of noise.
Actually, it's not supposed to pick those up.
Nah.
Well, that's the difference. We're not going to hear that anymore. So if you were just listening to this podcast to hear me breathing, odd sounds coming out, and bowel movements, you know what? Too bad. It's not coming back.
Extremely loud.
It's a shame, really.
Yeah. It really added flavor to our life.
Flavor. Oh my god. Remember the episode we were eating?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder how many people just stopped. They heard us eating.
Well, have you ever wondered where our listeners come from? Our listeners that aren't Jeff and Cody.
We can look it up.
We could, but that just tells the country.
Yeah.
And if they all say from the U.S., we don't know where they're from in the U.S., just that they're from the U.S.
Oh.
So, if anyone's listening, how about you go down into the comments, type what state you're in, what province you're in if you're from abroad,
Yeah.
your prefecture, your state if you're from one of those countries like us.
Mm-hmm.
Anything like that.
It'd be nice to know.
It would be.
Give us a better idea who we're actually talking to.
Alright. But who do we want for a demographic?
Anyone.
Anyone. You don't want young males?
I mean, it could be females. You know, it can be anyone. Furries want to listen. That's more viewers and that's possibly more subscribers. So, anyone.
We here at the Barrel Bros
Anyone.
podcast, we support furries in their plight.
I mean, I'll just say we support them subscribing to us and liking our videos.
Wow, you racist.
How's that racist? They're not even a race.
So you gotta bring race into it. So what's on the agenda for today?
We can talk about the weeks. Nothing's happened with me.
Nothing's happened with you.
That's what we always do in it. Talk about the weeks.
It is. Maybe we want to mix it up for once.
No, that's too much effort.
It's too hard to mix it up sometimes.
It's too hard to mix it up.
We put a little bit more serious thought into doing the weeaboo thing, hadn't we? I thought we were...
Serious thought or thought?
Well, more than just...
None of it's serious for me.
Just more of a than just a giggle thing. We've actually thought about doing it. Or something like that, along the lines of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Louie, you're still playing Smite, I see.
I am, yeah.
Right now.
I am, yeah.
A little jelly. My computer couldn't play Smite.
That's a shame.
It is.
Oh, man. I've been playing Civilization 5 constantly. Ever since I got it.
I've been playing almost nothing.
But when we came in today, you were playing Fallout New Vegas.
I got tired of not playing video games. Is that weird?
You got tired of not playing video
Yeah.
games?
Of not playing them. I've been watching a lot of people play them, though.
Mm.
Yeah, you've been watching a ton of JonTron lately.
Yeah, that was great. They're all great.
They're all great.
Even when you watch those in movies, those are pretty good.
So should we put JonTron on our channel as one of our featured channels?
I don't know. Should we?
I'm asking you.
Should we? Or hey, you know what we can do as this podcast? Be one of the hundreds.
No, we don't need to do that. See, he makes money from his YouTube channel. We don't.
Yeah.
So we don't need to help him make more money.
But
Unless he pays us to do that.
yeah, I don't see why he would pay us though. But we should join the numerous of podcasts that asked Andrew Tosh on the daily. But we're not going to do it on the daily. We're going to do it once to join our podcast. Should we do that?
Ask Daniel Tosh to join our podcast.
No, just come be a guest on one. Like he gets asked 100 times a day to do so.
Sure.
Does that on that list?
It might as well. If he does show up, we'll actually be sort of famous.
Yeah. Hey, we're gonna do something to get a web redemption.
Get a web redemption.
I think we're thinking a little too high there, aren't we?
You are. You are. I'm not. I'm not thinking of that at all. We're a bunch of losers that sit around, man. We don't have any talent.
I have talent, I just don't really use it.
What kind of talent, then?
Just musical. That's about it.
I mean,
Well, Louis
this
uses-
kind of talent.
Oh, well,
You
Louis-
don't have any of this kind of talent.
No, I really don't.
None of us do.
No. Why do we even have a fucking podcast?
That's a good question.
Like, we have no talent for it. And we're doing it.
Jesus Christ.
We're like AH. We're like AH with music.
Well, the
Ew.
difference is we're entertaining somebody. Why else would they keep listening?
I thought for like remember the long period of time when you put anything up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
HG is still here. HG is still here. Oh.
Jeff listens to our podcast too. I think that's just how he stays in touch with us without actually talking to us.
Yes, yeah. Well, I don't know. I think I was going to tell a couple of his Utah friends to listen in with him, so we might have some more viewers from Utah.
What are the odds he's going to do that?
I don't know.
Slim to none.
Yeah.
You hear that, Jeff? We're calling you out.
Well, he looks every Friday for stuff material though.
Well, he looks every Friday, but we
We really
fucking recorded on Friday.
I know, and we post on Saturdays usually. But Louis, how's your channel going?
How's my channel going?
Yeah.
He picked up another subscriber.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I looked it up. His name is, well, I won't say his full name.
What's his
But,
YouTube name?
It said on the subscriber list, his name is Luke.
What was this
Does it
one?
really say Luke, or does it say my YouTube account name?
It says Luke.
Well then.
So you subscribed to it.
Yeah, I did. I've only watched like bits and pieces of it. Like how you were sitting there talking to yourself and agreeing with yourself about what you're gonna do with your character.
Yeah, we need to plan these things out, man.
Yeah.
What we need to do is we need to have your gaming profile as one of our featured channels.
You know what we probably do tomorrow?
What?
Since we have, like, with that game capture device, what, like, how does it pick up the mic? Like, what do you have to do? Is it USB port, or is it a 3.5 millimeter port?
Game capture device itself does not pick up the mic. You do that on my computer through software.
Okay, so we do that.
Yeah.
So, are you up for playing, like, Diablo 3 tomorrow or something if we have a chance?
Well, I don't currently have that game.
No, I'll get together and play at Louis.
I don't currently have that game.
Who's
That was
it?
mine.
Oh, shit. I thought that was Louis' game.
I could pick it up for the PS4.
I mean, it doesn't matter. I just thought that was your game. My bad. Didn't know.
I see. Oh, well, Louis does have Diablo 3, but he has that for Steam. Where'd you get
Yeah.
rid of that?
Well, I don't have it installed anymore. And it's not Steam, it's Battle.net.
Oh,
It's a
Battle.net.
Blizzard thing.
Will we have enough controllers, even if you did get it for the PlayStation 4?
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, with Tyler's, that would be 3.
Oh, okay.
Because I have 2 controllers now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, man. So if anyone's interested in us doing anything like that, just Just leave a comment.
We'll probably put it up
Something.
anyways.
Yeah, we'll put it up anyways. Dude, on this mic, it's so hard to peek on, but you laughing still peaks it.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, Louis barely registers on here.
But I still want us to play Mario Party on the Nintendo 64.
I don't think Game
Right.
Capture can pick that up.
If we get the converter, it should. Like, how does your game capture work?
It uses HDMI.
So just how you get an HDMI converter. That's not that hard.
Jesus Christ.
What do you mean? It's not that hard.
I mean, just Jesus Christ.
Okay.
What's spending money?
What else are we gonna do? I mean, you have to spend money to make something happen.
To make
Anything
something happen. Not to make money. Not to entertain people. Just to make something happen.
Well, that's still something happen. Like, I mean, you can spend money to make nothing. Fuck.
What was that?
I don't know. My mouth forget how to
That's
talk.
Luke trying to teach economics.
Jesus.
Should do that for a living.
Teach economics.
Yeah, just forget
Put
about
Jimmy out of business.
I don't think you can put him out of business if you tried.
I saw him at Dairy Queen the other day.
I see him at Dairy Queen quite often. I see a lot of people from Cochran at Dairy Queen quite often.
Well, Dairy Queen's in Cochran.
Yeah.
That's probably why. Oh, Jesus Christ.
So, do we have anything to talk about today?
Well, Luke, you brought up earlier
Yeah.
a topic, so we're just going to get straight into it.
Alright.
You mentioned you wanted to talk about, certain game series, sequels,
Compare sequels to the
compare
originals.
sequels to the originals.
And we'll get the best and worst out of them.
Which ones do you like? Which ones do you not?
That wind is getting pretty strong, man.
Yeah.
At least it's not randomly pouring down anymore.
Alright, so Louis, since you have your randomizer there, you can just pick one randomly. Pick a series.
Well, he can't while he's playing Smite.
Just like take your finger up and down the
Let's
screen.
start off with. Well, since I don't have any knowledge on Halo, we'll just start off with Halo. So you can
Alright.
talk about that.
So we're going to start off with the big one here.
Yeah.
It's not the big one. Doesn't have the most games.
No, it
in
doesn't have the most, but it's still one that's up there. The best.
Halo 2, by far.
Alright, let's just go off of... Well, has anyone really played matchmaking for these games?
No,
Shit.
because I don't play multiplayer.
I was wondering if you went to a friend's house and played it.
Yeah, you know what we did? We played co-op.
Oh. Not live or anything like that?
No,
Okay, so your best one you think is what again?
Halo 2.
Halo 2.
Excellent story.
I'm going to have to go with Reach. I really like Reach.
Halo Reach.
Just campaign, Reach.
Just campaign. Reach is your favorite.
Mm-hmm.
No, why is that?
To get away from just the same old with Master Chief and all that, you actually get to know a different portion of it. I never got to play Halo 4, so...
Halo 4.
Well, no, I did. I beat that in one night, and I still didn't really like it that much. Like, I liked all the different aspects of Halo they brought into it, but I really still didn't tickle my fancy that much.
It didn't tickle your fancy.
I still like Noble Team.
Is that what you call your penis? You call it fancy.
No.
Speaking of naming your penis, does your penis have a name?
No.
It doesn't.
But one time,
My penis's name is Richard.
Me and Jeff were hanging out, and actually, I told Jeff he should call his penis El Jefe, and he thought about it. I was like, wait, no. He's like, because he's got a buddy who's going to get all his kids to call him Uncle Jefe, so he's not going to do that.
All right. Well, my penis's name is Richard.
Richard,
Louis,
do you have a name for yours?
No, I don't.
All right, so
if you had to name your penis, what would you name it?
all right, back to Halo.
Well, this is a gold topic we need to revisit.
Yeah, we'll revisit that later. Put a pin in But the worst Halo.
The worst Halo.
War is in it, but
Halo ODST. Halo 3
Yes.
ODST was garbage.
that's the same. That was fucking ridiculous. That was bad. I like their
That was shit.
I like the idea of the open world. That was pretty cool, but no.
This is a Halo game. This is an FPS that's story driven.
And you would end up doing the same story if you went to the same item. Like that happened to me a lot. Like I forget where I'm at and get to the same fucking item and do the same mission.
The only good thing about ODST was they brought in Firefight.
Yes, that was a good thing they brought.
And then in 4 they got rid of it for pay to play every week. Every week you pay for another episode in a story.
Oh yeah, the Spartan whatever.
What the hell?
Yeah, it's pay to play.
They were more wanting to make money than enjoyment at that time.
Well, that's what all video game companies do. Just
But-
look at EA.
Alright, if you had to rate the two firefights, which one would you think would be better?
Reach was better Firefight. You control more about it.
And there was a whole lot more maps as well.
I didn't really care about the maps, as even in Reach, I just played the same map over and over again.
I played the different maps, and that's actually pretty good. If you want to hone on your other skills or matchmaking, firefight was always the best way to do it.
I love Courtyard.
Courtyard, I think my favorite one would I can't remember the name, but it's like the industrial one, where you get the tanks and all that.
I mean, I spawned in tanks in Courtyard before. No, that was interesting.
Oh, but is Forge still a thing? And
4? I don't think so.
no, Forge.
Like I said, in 4, I don't think so. I don't know about 5.
Yeah, but the best Forge. That'd have to be Halo Reach, I think.
Yeah, I think that was the only one with it.
3 had it.
I mean actual Forge, where you can do everything.
Yeah,
Not just spawn items.
but it still was good. Halo 3, real.
Halo 3 was good.
All around, the best Halo, I would say, would be 3. Matchmaking, campaign, Forge, everything. 3, I think, is still the beast. Out of all, yeah.
Alright, so that's Halo.
Mm-hmm.
What's next?
Well, since we're on FPSs, let's talk about COD.
Good old Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Now, I haven't played all of them. I've only played Call of Duty 3,
So basically,
and Black Ops 1. Like, that's it. That's all I've played.
I played
And
one.
World at War. I played World at War.
Ooh, that one's fucking hard. And
World War is great.
I've only played that on the Wii, so that's how fucking hard that was.
Well, that's why you think it's
World
hard.
at War on the Wii.
Yeah, Gwen had
Now,
it.
I did play. The first time I played Black Ops was actually on the Wii.
That was bad as bad decision as them having on the DS. I played Call of Duty on the DS with.
I did as well.
That was horrible.
That was weird, man.
That was like Counter-Strike. That was like a bad Counter-Strike.
You know, only 2 people ported that game to the DS.
Really?
Yeah.
But the best. All right, let's since we've done the best last time, let's do the worst Call of Duty.
The worst Call of Duty.
Campaign-wise.
Ghosts.
Ghost?
Jesus Christ, Ghosts was
I've played a
god-awful.
little bit of Ghosts. I only played the multiplayer though, and Ghost is pretty bad.
Yeah, out of all of them, Ghost is the worst.
Ghosts is rated as the worst from the community as well.
Yeah. Like, it didn't really make any sense either.
But Quinn is always talking about how Ghost is the best one ever. And
Campaign-wise?
Advanced, yeah, every way wise. And Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 2 and, Modern Warfare 2 and 3, they all suck.
Ghost brought in a lot of new stuff.
And most of it sucked.
Yeah. It wasn't the best.
Like, space battles and underwater battles were just gimmicks. And they sucked.
Yeah.
That's usually how it goes.
Yeah.
Gimmicks suck. Like, Call of Duty 3 with QuickTime, that sucked. I hated QuickTime.
So that'd be the worst campaign. What would be the best?
The best?
I think 3 World at War. Not 3. Big Red
3
one.
World at War.
My bad. Call of Duty 3, Big Red one. That was my favorite.
I didn't play that all the way through.
I got the bonus one that had the DVD with how they made the game and their concept art throughout the game and the real life interviews they had about the soldiers in different theaters of the war.
What was the best campaign? I can't pick one out of that.
I mean, I thought World at War was pretty fun.
It was fun. For me, they were all fun except for Ghosts.
I know in 2 and 1 that you can get lost during the campaign.
I never did.
Like, if you strayed off, you can kind of get sidetracked from everything else. But all the other ones, the one thing I didn't like how the campaigns progressed on, it was a straight line. That's all you really had to do was go in a straight line.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Like, there was no, like, back from 3, you had to find things maybe here and there. It wasn't hard to find them, but it still wasn't a complete straight line like it is nowadays.
Yeah.
Like, you just run through and get headshots and go throughout, and that's it.
Well, and up until World at War, the main demographic was older people, older teenagers and young adults.
Yeah.
And now the main demographic is 8-year-olds.
Who aren't even allowed to buy the game themselves.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with Halo, too. Main demographic is 8-year-olds.
Yeah. My brother, if he tried playing any open world game, he dies almost all the time. Like in Assassin's Creed, the first person you have to fight, he dies every fucking time.
Your brother's also not the brightest bulb in the hall.
No, he's not.
That might just be a him thing and not a little kid thing.
That's back, yeah, but that's back when like skill was still kind of a thing to have playing video games, not just anybody. Because we've lost that. Like, it's not as bad as early gaming where you had the skills of a neurosurgeon.
Like in Contra, where you had to know the Konami code to beat the game.
Yeah. Or any fucking game back then, almost. But, now, did you ever play any multiplayer?
No.
See, I did.
I did as well, and I didn't play much
That's
of...
pretty much the only thing I play.
See,
Call of Duty. I can't be bothered with the campaigns.
if you ever ask, do you play multiplayer? My answer is no. I just got internet for the first time a couple of months ago.
Like, I'm still going on. You went to a friend's house and played it because that's where most of my multiplayers came from.
No. When
Okay.
I go to a friend's house, we play co-op.
Like, did they not have Xbox Live?
Usually, my friends didn't have internet either.
Okay. That makes sense. All right. So the best one for COD.
For multiplayer?
Yeah.
For me, that'd have to be Black Ops 1.
I never played Black Ops 1, so
It's pretty good all around. We played Black Ops 1 Zombies on PSN. I remember that.
I'm trying to. I think I think Black Ops 2 would be the best. I never played Advanced.
Well,
Advanced
see,
was pretty good.
all the Black Ops multiplayers are pretty good, actually.
Yeah. The Advanced was actually pretty good. Ghost. I take that back. Actually, Ghost I think is the best multiplayer.
You're
Those.
crazy.
I think that what I liked about that was the amount of customization you got in it. But that's what I'm really big in with multiplayer games.
You know, the Ghost servers are now
You mean
almost
like
empty.
customizing your character you play and the guns
Yeah,
and stuff?
and the guns so
Well,
much.
see, you can do all that in Black Ops 3. No.
Well, I haven't played that one yet. I don't have money to buy a new system and then buy the game on top of that.
And the system you want is more expensive than the other one.
Yeah.
Is Xbox One still about $100 more expensive?
Well, I'm gonna get the one that can you can play your Xbox 360 games on it now.
No, that's only select titles. and you don't even play it. You put the 360 game in, and it downloads an Xbox One version, and it takes up like 40 gigs of memory.
It didn't take up that much.
They do.
When
Xbox
Quinn-
One version does.
When Quinn did it, it didn't. They didn't take up that hardly any when he put Reach on there.
Well, nothing changed.
Like, it didn't take up that much.
Also, Quinn has like, how many terabytes does Quinn have on his?
I don't know.
Exactly.
He spent $400 on his.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know where Quinn gets all this money. He just
His family
he
has money.
sells everything to buy something.
And
Like-
he sold his PS4 to me and then wanted to buy it back.
Oh, he did that with my money one time. We went out and bought a couple games for the PS4. And I wanted to play them, and I had to leave that day and was going to come back a couple days later. And he fucking sold them all. He fucking sold every last one to buy Advanced Warfare.
And then he talked about how much he hated Advanced Warfare.
Yeah. Alright, but all around, what would you just pick your the best Call of Duty? Campaign, multiplayer, everything.
Black Ops 1. That's also the first Call of Duty I got into.
I like, never played multiplayer on 3, but my favorite would be Black Ops 2.
Black Ops 2.
I never really played zombie ones there. I just don't like zombie games anymore.
Me neither.
Speaking of zombies, let's talk about Left 4 Dead.
Left 4 Dead, we'll see. I've never really played Left 4 Dead.
There's 1 and 2. 1 is a lot harder than 2. That's pretty much it.
It really
Otherwise, they're the same game.
is. Yeah.
Except 2 has melee weapons. And that only helps occasionally.
But if you had to pick the best one.
2. Because there's stuff in the daylight. So you can see what you're doing. And that's helpful.
So what's another one, Louis?
What's another series?
Mhm.
Star Wars Battlefront.
Battlefront. Well, we know
There's
3.
1, 2, then there's the new one by EA.
You know, the new one's shit.
The new one that you have to pay $120 to play the whole game.
Yeah, the shit. Only thing difference is you can build a lightsaber, I think, isn't it?
No, you can do that
You can
in...
do that in the old ones.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not the first one. You couldn't do it in the first one, though.
In 2, they had hero battles.
Yeah, where it was all heroes.
Yeah, 3 is just bullshit.
3
they let-
is Battlefield with a new skin.
they let everybody down, piss everyone off.
There's still a lot of people that say it's the best Battlefront game.
Yeah, they can go suck a dick.
But these people are like 12.
Battlefield 1 is the only one I own, and I played
You mean
played
front?
Battlefront,
Oh,
my bad. Battlefront is that's the first one I owned, and I played a little bit of the second one, but mostly the first one. Which either way, I mean, it was a lot of fun, and you can do a lot, and it was great, and you actually stayed along with the story as well.
I still stand by this. Battlefront 2 is the most perfect game that ever existed.
Oh. So that we know your top one that you like the most, huh?
Yes, Battlefront 2. Star Wars Battlefront 2. Most perfect game that ever existed.
Even though I didn't really play it, I think 2, it just made the first one better, so I have to go with 2. Battlefront 2.
It honestly did make the first
Yeah.
one better. It's one of the few sequels that not only lived up to the hype, but it was not hyped enough.
So that's why they tried to make it 3 and just fucked it all up.
Well, EA fucked everything up.
EA.
Every shot you have to take is actually a microtransaction that charges you 5 cents. There's also a mileage fee whenever you walk. Every kilometer you walk,
It's point
charges.
115
No, it charges 5 cents.
Yeah, yeah.
Holy shit.
And if you want to talk to people with the free TeamSpeak over PSN or Live, that costs you 25 cents per word.
Holy shit. Yeah.
EA is the king of microtransactions.
Whose fucking idea was that to give it to EA?
EA's.
They just bought the title.
They just bought it.
They did?
Yeah,
They just bought the rights and then they did it.
That's what they should just stick to sports and keeping up with the sports games.
Well, no, you see, they wanted to make money. And they're doing it. Because now if you want to play the whole game, they charge you twice.
Fucking stupid. Alright, let's talk about something else. What's another?
Fallout.
Fallout
games.
I've only played 3 of those.
3 New Vegas and 4.
I've only played New Vegas.
Now I have heard that Fallout 1 and 2
Fallout 1,
are
2...
the best ones. That's what I've heard.
I wouldn't say that, because it's all top-down stuff. Like you're playing Zelda. Old school Zelda.
No, it's not like that at all. It is top down, but it's not like you're playing Zelda.
I'm talking about handheld Zelda. It's the only Zelda I've ever played except for Ocarina of Time.
Oh, no, it's not like that. It's more like playing Diablo 2. That's the kind of camera view it has.
It's top-down and sort of at an angle.
I've heard those are the best for role-playing wise.
And there's another one as well. I can't remember
There's
what it's
Fallout
called.
Tactics.
Yeah, Fallout Tactics.
On Steam, it's been rated 9 out of 10. Yeah, but here's some gameplay.
Yeah, I know what it looks like. I was considering buying it, but it's still pretty expensive.
Well, with ratings like that, I mean, it best be.
But out of all the new Fallouts...
Whoa, look at this gameplay. Look at that face.
Yeah.
Look at that face.
Old school.
Yeah.
But out of the new Fallouts, I'm gonna say that Fallout New Vegas was my favorite.
It's the only one I've ever played, so I have no input.
Fallout New Vegas is the only Fallout I've played all the way through, so I'm gonna have to say it's my favorite as well.
Fallout.
I can't say 4 is my favorite.
Nah, I think it's fun. It's fun to play, but they got rid of so much stuff. They scrapped so much stuff. They made it a lot harder. It's a lot harder to actually get into the game, unless you're crafting all the time.
Unless you're willing to grind and farm, it's hard to get into.
Yeah. Story-wise, it's pretty good, but Fallout New Vegas was better for me. I liked all the factions. There are no factions in this game. Real factions.
See, in Fallout in Fallout 4, they brought the thing back where you can't kill every NPC.
Oh, they did that?
Yeah, like in Skyrim, how you
Yeah.
couldn't kill like Yara Balgruuf, you can't kill him before, unless you take over Whiterun or whatever. But yeah, like you can't kill anyone in Sanctuary. You can't kill them.
Wow.
Any of the named characters in Sanctuary.
That
they
just
can't
takes
die.
away completely from role-playing games,
Yeah.
I think.
It does.
His Melvin, my younger brother, he tested all his newly modded weapons on the people in Sanctuary and then would reload. He would reload the save.
Huh.
You can't kill him.
That's retarded.
Yeah. So they brought that back too, which is gay.
It is.
Because I used to run around in Fallout New Vegas and just, if I wanted to play a bad guy, I'd just kill everyone to rack up bad karma.
Yeah.
All you have to do to rack up enough bad karma to be bad for the whole game is kill everyone in Good Springs
Yeah.
in New Vegas.
But role-playing games, when you, cancel out, you can't kill it. They've done that also in Assassin's Creed.
What the shit? The whole game is about killing people.
I know, but, that's why 3 is hated, and also, well, you can do it in 5, but you have to do it on a glitch. You have to run and, tackle someone, and, the game goes, oh, fuck, you weren't supposed to kill them, and then, but, in 3, you couldn't kill anybody because, Connor didn't want to do this. This is not Connor's story. It was some bullshit they threw.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
This is my story, damn it. I paid for this game. You better let me do what I want.
You can't okay. All right, that's cool and all. I'll beat the game and maybe it gives me free. Be able after you beat it, you can just kill anybody.
And you beat the game. Game ends. New game.
I mean, no, it doesn't. You can do side stuff and all that, but then it's no, you still can't fucking kill anybody. You can with a bow, and that's about it. And then he'll mainly miss because he's a shitty Indian that can't fucking shoot a bow.
A shitty Indian. Wow.
Speaking of shitty Indians, have you heard of the designated pooping streets in India?
Yeah, we already talked about it on the podcast.
We have?
Yeah.
We have?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
The designated shitting streets.
I think we did.
I don't think that was podcast.
I don't
Even
remember
if
that
it
at
was,
all,
we're
man.
talking about it again. You know, in
Yeah.
India, they have designated streets for people without plumbing to shit in. And they just shit
And they
all over the street.
And they have plumbing in India. That's the thing.
They do. India's a fairly rich country.
Alright, but next game.
Next game. So we've talked about Halo, Fallout, Star Wars, COD. Alright, that leaves The Elder Scrolls and Civilization and Grand Theft Auto.
Let's go with Elder Scrolls. I've only played Skyrim. And,
You've only played Skyrim.
Well, no, I played some Oblivion.
Played a little bit of Oblivion.
I tried out Morrowind.
Morrowind is shit.
I played through that one DLC in Oblivion.
Shivering Isles.
Shivering Isles, yep. For some reason, I played through that DLC. I enjoyed it a lot. I actually loved it.
Yeah.
But then I didn't play the rest of the game.
Yeah. The DLC's great. All of Oblivion's great. I've played through all of Oblivion in every single way you can play through it.
I
I
really need to play through Oblivion.
I haven't beat
great.
Oblivion, but I loved it. The little I played, it's great. It's a great game.
Yeah.
And then I played Skyrim.
You
I
platinum
pretty much-
Skyrim.
I platinum Skyrim. I've pretty much done everything you can do in Skyrim.
You did do everything you can do in Skyrim.
There was one time I was going to try to get full monk in Skyrim and only hit people.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
No, it doesn't work. Not at all.
It works in Oblivion because there's a hand-to-hand skill, and you can power that up immensely.
For it
but,
to work in Skyrim, you'd have to go Khajiit.
And heavy
then-
armor.
And heavy armor.
And that only works for about half
Well,
the game.
I was going to go D&D, no armor.
Then you'd have to get those gauntlets with the enchantment that unarmed attacks deal more damage,
Mm-hmm.
which is located in the Ratway in Riften.
But how long would that take me? Think about it. From the starting out.
Well, you can just go to Riften at the very beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd go to Riften, pick up those gauntlets, and then after you get the gauntlets, you just play the game normally.
And you'd have to be a cheat still. You'd have to grind away on heavy armor, though, to get the
Yeah, you
bonus
would.
on that. So you'd have to play some in heavy armor and just tank.
Yeah. But, so the best would be Oblivion.
Yeah. For me.
Okay, but going to Skyrim, so that also was a good one.
Skyrim was good.
What are your favorite things with Skyrim?
My favorite things about Skyrim, I like the skill trees, how they progress, how you gain skills. I really like the crafting elements in Skyrim. And the thing I don't like about Skyrim, I like and I dislike the magic. There's way less spells, you can't make new ones, and they take up an entire arm.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're going to spell sword, you can't shield. And if you're going to
Right,
two-hand, you can't magic.
Yeah.
I hate that. Because in Oblivion, no matter what you do, you can always cast a spell.
Yeah.
And that's great. But I do like continuous spells in Skyrim. That's great, like heal and flames, sparks and all that shit.
Yeah.
Those are great. Spells do a lot more power earlier in the game. They have a lot more.
Yeah.
So you don't hit that mid-early game spell wall in Oblivion, where the only way to get through it is to grind conjuration, alteration, and that stuff. To get your willpower and your intelligence up high enough to learn new spells.
And now the best Elder Scrolls free roaming.
free roaming.
Yeah.
Well, that's a mix between Oblivion and Skyrim. Skyrim just looks better, so it's a lot easier to just roam around in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Oblivion, its locations for me to just wander through were better. So there were a lot more forts. See, I love the barrows in Skyrim. I loved that.
Mm-hmm.
I just like the geography of Skyrim better.
It's pretty good. I like the plains. There's not many mountains to walk diagonally up.
Yeah, you have to do the diagonal spam jump to climb up the mountains. Yeah.
Alright. I actually think that's enough about video games. We've been talking about that for half an hour. Honestly.
Have
Yes.
What other ones do we have, and do we really care about them?
Civ and Grand Theft Auto.
Well, Civs, they're all pretty much the same. Grand Theft Auto, they're all exactly the same.
I'd like to talk about Grand Theft Auto though. That's like my beginning of gaming there.
Alright.
Well,
Knock yourself out.
I've played Grand Theft Auto 3. I played Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I never owned 4, but I played a little bit of it, and I've played 5.
I owned 4, and I really didn't like it that much.
You didn't like 4?
4 wasn't that great.
The most I played is San Andreas, and that was pretty good.
I like San Andreas a lot.
I
San Andreas was
played
good.
some of Miami City.
Uh-huh.
But now, 4, it was better in the Battle of Gay Tony. That actually was better. And voted Vice has been the best. But
Oh yeah, I also played Vice City.
yeah, Vice City has been voted the best. Played mostly San Andreas. 3 was really good. I like 3. But if I had to pick my favorite,
Well, you can hurry that up a little bit.
I don't know what I would say for my favorite.
For me, I'd say probably 5.
Yeah, 5 is my favorite.
I've never played 5.
Never played 5.
I've only played like the beginning and that's it.
Shit.
Don't
Yeah.
you have it over there in mine?
5? Grand Theft Auto 5?
Yeah.
You don't have 5.
Yeah, I do.
I don't have it then. But my favorite would have to be the Battle of Gay Tony. That was my favorite.
Grand Theft Auto 4 with the expansion, The Ballad of Gay Tony.
Yeah.
That's your favorite Grand Theft Auto game. An expansion for 4.
Well, that was one that I thought was the smoothest. San Andreas I played the most, but that got boring. The 3, I really don't have a favorite one. Fuck it.
Alright, so getting on to something that's not long and monotonous. I apologize so much if that bored you to death and you'll never watch one of our videos again. But, getting back to stuff, what would you name your penis, Luke, if you had to give it a
You
name?
want to talk about what the fuck?
We went to video games to dicks.
We went from good video game discussion to
What would
What?
you name your penis?
This is a podcast where we just piss in the wind.
Jesus Christ, Tyler. What is wrong with you?
There's a lot wrong with me.
I don't think anyone really cares about that.
Oh. I mean, I really don't want to name
I don't really care about that.
I really don't want to come up with a name for that, honestly. I think you coming up with a name with that's just really weird.
No, it's just Richard, because short for Richard's dick. That's the only thing.
Okay.
That's the only reason.
Okay. Oh. Was there... I mean, I know we mainly talk about video games and porn, but I don't really want to...
Well, porn's not a main thing. No matter how much you want it to be a main thing we talk about, it's not.
I don't want to be a thing we talk about. This is what happens. It's what we'll sit down and talk for a long time, like the virtual realities.
Well, see, that was a very fertile ground for a discussion.
Oh yeah, Jeff actually did send me a text about the video that we.
What was it? I'm surprised he didn't comment on it.
I am too. I really thought he would.
HG commented on that.
We look like such professionals with how that was pulled through.
Do we?
No,
Professionals.
I'm just kidding.
What the shit?
I sent him the link, and he said, "What the actual fuck, guys?" And I said, I told him I didn't know he was going to put a hashtag on there. And then he put a hashtag Trader's Bastard.
Hashtags.
I didn't know about the hashtag, but I don't know if he liked it or didn't like it.
Probably not, but it's the thought that counts.
I still thought it looked kind of satanic how we did it.
Jesus.
Well, let's just applaud Louie for that great video editing.
Yeah.
Applaud. There we go.
Yeah.
That's enough. Oh, man. Man, last night I was eating straight pickled garlic. I was trying to go to sleep, and the smell of garlic was actually burning my throat.
Yeah, I bet. That was not a good decision, I don't think.
Oh, it tasted great, though.
That sounds disgusting.
That sounds horrible. That sounds pretty bad.
That was great.
Like,
Tasted
I mean,
great.
I've eaten a whole entire Vidalia onion, but I mean...
Vidalia onions are sweet, though.
But still, I wouldn't do it again.
I've done that. It's pretty good.
I mean, tastes pretty good. It was alright. Had to do it in phases, but I wouldn't do it again. The only reason I had to finish it because I took a big ass bite out of it and no one else was going to eat it.
No, why would they? It's disgusting, Luke. Taking a big old bite out of it. You're supposed to cut these things up, eat them with a fork and knife.
No, I eat it like a fucking apple. Just bit into it and went with it.
Alright. They're best with a little bit of salt and pepper while they're still raw. Vidalia onions are to me.
So, Lou, have you ever done anything like that?
No. No.
So how's Smite going, Louie?
It's good. It's really fun.
I mean, you haven't stopped playing it since we got on here. Since we started podcasting.
I love your...
Well, it's easy to play and talk at
I
the
love
same
your
time.
comment. You just... We don't judge it. It's good. It's really fun.
Yeah.
You give it... You rate it 21.
How do you
your
rate it?
comment is good. It's fun.
How do you rate it out of 21, Louie?
I rate it...
It's good. It's fun.
Let's see. They're probably... See, I'm not experienced at the game enough, but there are probably balancing issues that I don't know of. There are also the random kids you come across who are from League of Legends that rage a lot.
Really?
But other than that, I'd rate it maybe 17 out of 21.
That's a pretty solid score.
It's pretty fun. Pretty fun. See, I like it better than other games like this because the characters are actual gods from real-life mythology.
Yeah.
So, you kind of give a fuck, whereas in other games like this, the characters are all made up, so
Yeah, you
don't
really don't have
give. I don't really give a shit.
Yeah. Well, I played it on the Xbox One at my older brother's. I loved it, and I also like the God thing where you know the gods. They're all real, and how it's free. And then if you want a god instead of busting your ass to get them, which no one wants to do anymore nowadays, to bust your ass and get anything.
No.
But,
Especially when they see that you can use the in-game free currency, which is called favor, and you just earn that by playing.
Yeah.
But each of the gods can cost like 11,000 to favor.
Yeah.
And
So-
that'll take forever.
And $30 for a free game, and you get a shit ton of gods they've already made, and you get
I think there's 73 now.
a new one every month. Every one they make a new god, you get them anyways because you already paid. Now I think you can buy other skins for them, but that's just
That's just cosmetic.
it doesn't help. It doesn't help you because one thing when they have their tournaments for Smite is they don't want. Yeah, they have it where you don't pay to win.
Yeah, we're not playing Hearthstone here.
Yeah, it takes skill. So I mean, if you pay more, doesn't mean you win more. I mean, but like the skins, how much are the skins? They're not much, are they?
I don't know. So I don't really care about that thing.
Yeah, I think it was like $1 or something for a different skin.
Well, you can
or
also
something.
buy the skins with the free in-game currency from just playing, I think.
Yeah, I think that'd be Yeah, I think that would be more of a... Only time I'd use those. Other than that, I'll just buy it.
You just buy it?
Mm-hmm. From what you've seen and heard of Smite, what do you think of it, Tyler?
It's alright. It's alright. It's not League of Legends, so that's good.
Yeah.
That's really all that matters, really. League of Legends would be fun if it wasn't League of Legends.
Do you have anything else you want to talk about?
Alright, that's all we can think about to talk for. Yeah.
You sound so enthusiastic.
I am very enthusiastic. Well, you've been listening to the Barrel Bros. So long. Goodbye. Hopefully you'll keep watching.
And listening.
Yes.